Now this year here at Collision, like most years, there's a real buzz around AI, artificial intelligence. Where do you stand in terms of these developments, the more recent developments that we've seen with AI?
Well, I think the spectre of a doomsday scenario is widely overblown at this point. Part of it has to do with the term that we're using to describe these technologies. If we had called it something else rather than artificial intelligence, I think the fears of AI taking over the world would have perhaps been more muted. I think the term in some ways contributes to the doomsday scenarios. I'm not saying that there may not be an existential risk in the distant future, but for now there are more familiar challenges that we have to overcome around false information, around bias, around intellectual property ownership and the boundaries of human capital.
What can we do to ensure that AI doesn't have such a devastating impact on certain economies?
Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that work is going to change. The mix between humans and machines is going to evolve, and perhaps faster than we've seen with other technological breakthroughs. The critical challenge any country faces is in making sure that they manage this transition effectively. A double-digit percentage of the workforce is going to have to transition from one occupation to another mid-career, and typically countries invest in early career education, sort of up to high school, flagship colleges. There's not a lot of political glory in creating a network of community colleges that manages mid-career transition at scale. So I think the most important policy imperative on managing the workforce is for a government to say, let's think beyond reskilling. Let's not just say, well, here are the jobs of the future, here are the ways to acquire the skills. Let's create new bundles of peer mentoring, of placement services, of talent discovery, so that an individual, say in their mid-30s, who has to move from the occupation that they've worked on for the last 10 years to something completely new and has to do it in a short period of time, can do so with dignity and can do so in a way that feels supported, that isn't just go online and learn how to be a data scientist.